talking about this as the RunThrough Foundation is the largest running community in the country. And actually, it's the fastest growing in Europe. And in August, they are going to be hosting a free 10K running event at the Olympic Park. I mean, that is quite something. The 10K is looking to celebrate the diversity of London and, of course, its running community. So I'm joined on the line now with Lucy Wood, the head of community at RunThrough. And also, I've got Andrea Poveda, who is from POS Run, a community run group for Latin runners. Andrea and Lucy, great to have you on BBC Radio London. I'm going to start with yourself first, if I can, Lucy. When was RunThrough first started then?
So RunThrough's been around since 2013. We are founded by runners. We are completely run by runners. So that our entire team are runners of all different levels and abilities. And we've been organising events since 2013. And this year, 2025, we'll have hosted a total of 300 events across the country.
Wow.
So pick a weekend, there'll be an event. We see hundreds of thousands of runners come and join us, and it's really exciting to be able to bring free events to new locations across the country as well.
It's absolutely fantastic. I've seen, and people can go to the website runthrough.co.uk, and I've seen some of the videos and the events that you have, right across London, across the country as well. But why is there an emphasis then for focusing on diversity within the running community, Lucy?
It's a great question. I think there's a lot of sometimes talked about, sometimes not, but barriers for people not coming to events. Lots of people are running. We saw a massive boom in COVID with lockdown, people getting out and trying running for the first time. But there's still a little bit of a blockage as to why people aren't entering events and coming to a start line and sort of putting themselves in that environment. So we wanted to open it up, make it completely free, take away the sort of reason to spend money and to come and have a look and try for themselves, because we really do think that running is for everybody. It doesn't matter what your background, where you come from. It doesn't matter how fancy your trainers are or what running kit you've got. If you put one foot in front of the other, you're a runner, and we would love for everybody to experience the buzz and the vibe. And it really is creating memories of a lifetime. We're all about inspiring an active nation, and you don't have to be the fastest or the fittest.
Nice.
To come and join us at these
so
events.
Glad you said that. So you don't have to be the fastest and you don't have to be the fittest. The two F's that sometimes can put people off running is because you think, God, I'm going to be the slowest one in the group, or I'm just not as fit as I used to be, so I can't run. But you're saying ignore all of that, just come and have fun.
Exactly that. Yeah, it really is for everybody. And that's why we've made it free, because we want everyone to feel welcome and to have the opportunity that those who do it regularly currently experience.
Let me bring Andrea into the conversation as well. Andrea, great to speak to you. Firstly, can I ask you, when did you take up running?
I took up running almost a year and a half ago now.
Okay. What encouraged you to what happened 18 months ago where you thought, right, I want to start running then?
I think for me, it was the inclusivity. It was, joining other communities and feeling motivated and, sort of pushing myself, challenging my limits and building something meaningful. And through that, that's where, the motion of POS Run came to light. And it's been over a year now, actually. So since 2024, it was co-founded by me and my sister. And it was born out of a desire to create a space that celebrates our vibrant Latin culture, because we feel like there is a bit of a lack of representation and visibility across Latinos, more so in the running scene. So that's kind of a bit about me.
And so how's it been going? What's it been like? Have you found and met up with different people, different Latin runners within London who are really must be over the moon to have this kind of running community?
Yeah, we've met so many beautiful runners, so many beautiful journeys. We're sort of very passionate and, about championing that diversity. And we're very proud to welcome many other ethnic groups. We've had runners from all sorts of walks from life. I'm sure some of them are probably tuned in here and me speak right now. Dental, he started off, he was one of, our biggest, runners in our run club that he started off quite inexperienced, but then he was very new to running, but he had, sort of the determination of showing up each week and improving himself. And then he later, he's sort of raced into various half marathons, as well as the Brighton Marathon, his first one in April, which was really inspiring for a lot of other people. We've also got other, one of our other runners, Aaliyah, which I'll give a big shout out. She joined us earlier this year, and she's been pushing herself, motivating herself, coming in, pushing herself to longer distances, and achieving PBs across those, shorter distances and other longer races. So it's been amazing just watching the growth, really.
Can I ask you, Andrea, someone who's, you've come at this 18 months ago and then now at the point where you have this fantastic running community, what's the benefit of having a running community? Because some people might be tuned in thinking, no, I like to just run solo. What's the benefit of being in a running community?
Yeah, for me, I think the benefit is creating those meaningful relationships, with runners, and almost it feels it's almost a family at this point, And I think I'd use the word family, being there for each other, pushing each other to its limits, redefining our limits, and I think that's the most powerful thing that we can do, especially in the running scene. So yeah.
How can people get more details for POS Run, by the way?
Oh, definitely. So every Monday, we've got a run tonight at 7 p.m. in Castle Square, based in Southeast London. Come through. We're more than happy to welcome everyone from all minority groups, all ethnic minorities. Not just Latinos. We do try to create a lot of visibility in there, but we're also open to everyone.
Let me give the Instagram as well. It's POVSRUN_POVS Run. Andrea, lovely speaking to you. Lucy, just finally, some key points that Andrea makes there, just around having some diversity within running, having people from all different walks of life, different communities. I know that with RunThrough, you've got some incredible community groups, including Asian Girls Can Run, Black Girls Do Run. Just even their names of their community groups kind of says that they're trying to send a message here that people of colour like running too. What's your thoughts?
Oh, 100%. I think take all of that away from it. It doesn't matter what you look like, shape, size, race, ethnicity. Running is a sport that should be for everybody, and it really is accessible for everybody. So we're so passionate about breaking down those barriers. That's why we work with groups like Andrea's to bring them on board and to really understand that running events aren't just for your fittest, slimmest, youngest people. That is so far from the truth. It may well be that that's how it was outdatedly publicized. We see a lot online, and previously it was all about sort of your Olympics and all those big hard-hitting races, and now it's changed so much. The community is so much bigger and broader than that, and we really, really want people to come and join us. Come and try it for yourself, because it's not about the times. Yes, you get a medal and you get a time at the end, but that really isn't what it's about.
Okay, let's give some key details here then. It's the RunThrough Foundation 10K. It's coming to Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. It's free to enter. Sunday 3rd of August 2025. People can go to runthrough.co.uk. Lucy, what about age? What if you've got young kids with you? It's summer holidays. What age groups are we looking for people to take part on the 10K?
So for a 10K, the minimum age is 15, but we have also got a junior race the exact same day starting at 11:30, and that's anyone under the age of 15 can come and join us for that. It's a 2-kilometre race starting after the 10K, so the parents can support them as they do their run, and that will be around the Olympic Park as well. Oh,
absolutely fantastic. Keep up the good work. Pleasure having you and Andrea on the show. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you. If you'd like more details, by the way, go to runthrough.co.uk. Well, we're talking about this as the whole conversation really is around the diversity of runners, running groups in London, the benefits, of course, not just running for our health, but also for our community. And another incredible running group, which really focuses on inclusivity, is Keep It Moving. That was set up by Eric, who suffered with seizures and took up running to improve his health. And I'm joined with Eric on the line now. Pleasure to have you here on BBC Radio London. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. Firstly, Eric, before you wanted to actively focus on your health, had you ever run before?
I hadn't run per se the miles that I'm doing now, but I did a few miles in the gym before. I used to actively do sports when I was younger. I did athletics, rugby and that sort of stuff, but not when I actually got older. I didn't run before, no.
And so for yourself, what's the journey been like, taking up running? Is it something that you now love to do? Is it something that you do regularly?
I'm actually running 5K every day minimum this year.
Wow.
And doing 50 burpees as well every day this year. Today is currently day 196, I believe, of running, and 298 of burpees.
Congratulations! How is it going?
It's hard work. It's trying to fit it in. So I haven't done my 5K for today. So I actually have to do it after work. So yeah, it's become a positive addiction.
I love how you say a positive addiction. But come on, are the legs? I mean, you must be aching somewhere. It can't be easy doing a 5K daily.
It's not easy, but that's the whole purpose of a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's supposed to be challenging. So it's supposed to be about trying to fit it in, taking your health seriously, and just showing other people that you can make time to fit in the things that benefit you in terms of your health.
Can I, if it's okay, focus a little bit more as well, Eric? Because I mentioned earlier on, part of the reason that you set up Keep It Moving was to ensure that everybody felt included. And this is all about accessibility into running. You suffered with seizures. You took up running to improve your health. How is health now? Has running benefited for you in that regard?
My health is... I think my metabolic age is 32 or 34, and I'm actually 49, going to be 50 in November. Goodness. So the running benefits are absolutely incredible, and along with the people that I've met along the way, I have a saying called we are all broken pieces of the puzzle trying to put ourselves back together.
Gosh, that's beautiful.
And basically, we have people in wheelchairs, we have people with autism, ADHD, dyslexia, women, men. It's a virtual running group as well. So we got 6 people in Wales, we got people in Stevenage.
Right.
Yeah, so it's all over. So we all support each other very much.
And as this community has grown, Eric, what has it been like for you at the forefront of this? Has it also really helped you to build this, community of runners? It's. I mean, I've never been a person for the limelight, but everybody thinks I'm for the limelight because I also now transitioned into emceeing an event and becoming a course motivator for RunThrough themselves. So I actually emceed on Saturday for RunThrough at Olympic Park. And I did the London 10K. I was part of the team doing the London 10K yesterday. So it's actually given me skills that I didn't know that I had. So it's brought out other things inside of me that, I didn't know I had. Editing skills to edit videos, to run, talk, film, to MC, to motivate people. So yeah, running has just brought me so many benefits. It sounds like it's completely transformed your life, mate. You're not only emceeing big events, you're running 5Ks daily. I mean, this is huge.
It has transformed my life. I met my fiance through running.
Oh, how beautiful.
So we've been together 5.5 years. So yeah, she does triathlons as well.
Okay.
So
come on, Eric, give it to me straight. Who's the competitive one out of the two of you then?
She's more competitive to me now. More competitive to me now. Because believe it or not, she's been going to the gym every day this year at 2:30 every day this year.
Okay.
In the morning.
What?
Yeah.
Why at 2:30 a.m.? I mean, most of us are, completely knocked out of sleep at that time.
Because it's empty.
I see. Okay.
It's empty, and you get to use the machines, and the machines they're clean. Yeah. The hygiene is very clean at 2:30 in the morning because you've got all the cleaners there. So that's her thing.
I mean, I think that's just fantastic. The fact that you're on Radio London telling me not only has running transformed your life, it's given you a new community, also, you know, a new career in some regards, and the love of your life. It's just, are you in love with running, I guess? When you sleep, are you thinking of running? You're waking up and you're running?
I do dream about running. I'm not going to lie. I do dream about running. Okay. I do think about, I'm an electrician by trade, so I'm always talking about running, and I'm always trying to encourage people to think about the relationship with running and the relationship with their health.
Okay, let's break that down, because if I was to use myself as an example, I cannot run at all. No. And I was. It's interesting because I think I've really loved listening to Ramesh Ranganathan talking about the fact that when you start running, you go slow and you go really slow. So let's discuss that, because there'll be some listeners thinking, "Oh, I'd love to run, mate," but as soon as I do, you know, my mind's saying one thing, my feet are doing the other. You know, my breathing is not right. For me, it's my belly. I feel I'm waddling away. I just don't feel attractive running, Eric.
Well, listen, I took up running at 41 years old. Yeah. So if I can do running, anyone can do running. There's two people right now from my group, Ben and Peter, who have just they just become the first two wheelchair athletes to cross the Alps, 422 kilometers.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. So if they can do it, anyone can do it. The problem is everyone tries to start big, so you have to start small.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What do we mean? Like what, run 5 minutes? Or how do you start small?
Yes. 5 minutes. Run 5 minutes every day for 1 week.
Okay.
Then increase it to 6 minutes. Then increase it to 7 minutes.
Wow.
And it's brick by brick, one foot in front of the other. You can run, walk. We do Jeffing. Yeah. So you can give yourself targets. So I'll run to this tree, let's say, and then I'll walk to the next tree, and then I'll run to the next tree. And it's just about consistency and discipline of yourself.
I mean, I'm totally inspired. And I think 5 minutes I can do. I think all of us can do 5 minutes. But as you say, it's about increasing it. Okay, you're going to think it's a silly question, but I genuinely believe there'll be some of our listeners thinking it. I often think about this. I'm 5'9". I'm not getting any younger. I'm always worried about my knees. What about people who are concerned about their bones, their legs, their knees? What would you be saying?
Well, what I will say is, first of all, if you're going to become a runner, go and get your gait tested. And your gait basically is how you run.
Your what? Sorry, I've never heard of it. What? Your what?
Your gait.
Okay.
Gait.
Okay.
It's called gait. So it's how you walk, how you run. So you might run with an instep, you might run with an outstep, you might be neutral. Right. So you need the right footwear. First of all,
I mean, this is a revelation. I didn't even know the word. So you need to go and get your gait tested. So then what? From there, you'll figure out the right type of footwear to then get running. Okay.
They will then advise you, like a shop like Runners Need. Yeah. They will then advise you on what type of trainers you need. I see. You then try on the trainers. You run on a treadmill. Yeah. Some people prefer running outside. Some people prefer running on a treadmill. Yeah. I prefer running outside because the fresh air.
Yeah, I'm with you, mate. I'm not going to run and look at a wall. I mean, I don't see the point of that.
Exactly.
I just don't understand it personally. For me, it just never worked in my mind. But running in nature, I can kind of get.
There's some people who do marathons on treadmills, believe it or not. But so it's just a matter of starting. So it's just 1 week you do this. Yeah. Next week you add a little bit to it. The following week you add a little bit to it. The third week, and it takes 12 weeks to build a habit. Okay. So by the time you've built into this 12 weeks, you've built that habit, and it becomes like second nature. So now it's second nature to me. I'm going to get home from work. I'm going to put my running shoes on and I'm going to run a 5K.
And you're out the door. I mean, even in this heat, blimey, what's that been like for you with this heat wave that we've been having?
Oh, it's we call it convertible weather.
Okay.
So all us men take our tops off.
that wear your sunscreen. I was speaking to Lee McDonald earlier on, and he said even if you're taking the tops off, you need to be wearing that sunscreen. Now listen, if anyone wants more details, Eric, because I can just hear the passion, and I think it's fantastic what you've been doing. How do people find out if they're thinking, do you know what, I'd love to join Keep It Moving? What do they need to do?
Well, we run in Battersea Park at 6:30 every Monday, because everybody hates Mondays. This is another thing.
Yeah.
I started running on a Monday because everybody hates Mondays, but it's an actual nice way to start the week and gives you the purpose for the rest of the week. So we start 6:30 on a Monday in Battersea Park.
Okay.
We also have an Instagram channel. They can get in contact.
What's it called?
At keep.it.moving, no G on the end of moving,
Right.
KIMTV.
Lovely.
We also on TikTok, Keep It Moving. We're also on Facebook. We have a WhatsApp group, but it's for very specific, people.
Okay. So people need to touch base, as you've already said, on social media, right? On Instagram,
yes.
Keep It.
And once they show willingness, then they can be part of the Facebook
Love that.
group.
Okay.
So it's keep.it.moving, KIMTV.
Okay. Keep.it.moving, KIMTV, and there's no G in moving, by the way. That's
correct.
Again. Such a pleasure having you on the show, Eric. You'll have to come into the studio. I'd love to find out more about what you're doing. And
we must go running, Shay. We must go running.
Give me 5 minutes, and then I'll start from there. And then by the time we're in the studio, let's see where I get to, mate. And then also, when you're here in the studio, I want an update because you're doing a 5K every day, aren't you? So,
yes.
where are we at now? 196, did you say?
90. I think it's 196 days, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll meet you, should we say, about 296 or something? But I want you in the studio because I want to know how it goes.